What was like your clicking moment? What was the light bulb moment for you where you're like, I'm good? If
I hope that I can answer your question as clearly as possible as I can, and that I gave you or that I give you some sense of clarity. And I saw your video, your second video to this one, and it's a lot of great insight that you got. And I love that there are a lot of women that are supporting you. And yes, just like you, I say the same thing. We all need a community to where we all can come together and really understand each other. And that's really what I've been trying to do for a couple of years now, to really bring these types of women together, the ones that have done the self work, that have done the therapy, but are still stuck in the same cycles. And I have coached women like you guys and like myself. I had to get myself through it first so that I could help others. And well, here's my response. I recently turned 38, and yes, I was just like you. I felt like, in a sense, the only reason that what I'm about to say is the reason that I'm saying it is because you mentioned in your video that you feel like that's the piece that's missing in your puzzle, and that to me kind of translates to you feel not whole. And what made it click for me is understanding that feeling whole, I had to feel whole with myself first. And yes, you said it. You went to therapy, you did the self-love, you do positive self-talk, and you have a great community, and a great support system, sorry. And I love all of that for you. I did it too. And I have a great support system. I have my family that supports me and everything, but I still felt some sense of, like you said in your second video, of loneliness, of like, I want this. So what helped me unclick or click was to unlearn. I had to unlearn a lot of things that were deep rooted in me as belief systems that in a sense were limiting. So it became a self-limiting belief for me in order for me to feel content. And I don't really like that word because it just feels like a low energy word to me. I genuinely am happy with being single, and I don't get the wave of the loneliness. I see it now as like I get to live this life in a sense of completeness because I myself feel whole. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to get there. There was a lot of tears, a lot of tears, because I had to answer questions that I know that I had been avoiding for a very long time about myself and my reality. So when those questions were posed to me and I had to answer them genuinely, I think it was a choice at that point of, am I really going to fuck around right now and not answer the question and just give this person whatever they want to hear, or really do the work and really question myself as to, why do I want this? So my question to you would be not, do you feel worthy of a relationship? Do you feel like you are worthy as a person? But why do you yearn this? Like, is it something that you learned? Is it something that somebody told you? Is it society? Is it social media? Is it statistics? Like, what was it that makes you believe and think that this is the piece that's missing in your life? Like, where did you learn that? Because maybe that's the thing that you need to unlearn so that you can feel whole with yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you might not feel whole. I don't know your history. I don't know your story. I'm just basing it off of what you posted. And that's what I would do as like if you were coming to me and we started coaching, is I would ask you, why do you yearn this relationship so much? Is it because you want somebody to make you feel complete? Is it somebody that you want to come and save you in a sense? Or is it because you want somebody to add on to some sort or sense of happiness? There's so many other aspects and things that come into this, because as if we were doing the coaching together, we would go through a lot of like, where did these beliefs stem from? Like, what was your relationship with your parents? And I know that you said that you were a single child and you learned how to function, because I think that's what you said. You learned how to function alone. You love to travel. You need to know, you like to do those things. And one thing, it's difference between functioning and actually enjoying being alone. And that's where it really like changed everything for me, understanding the difference of living with it and living through it. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But at the end of the day, functioning as a solo person is not the same as really enjoying being a solo person. I can go and do things on my own. Do I like to have company for certain things? Of course, because as humans, we are all conditioned to want to have some sort of connection. But the thing that I want to leave you with is that the type of connection that you might be looking for, and to feel that loneliness or that void that you, not void, because I don't think you said that word, but that loneliness that you were talking about in that second video, is to fill it with yourself first. And for the women that are like, oh, well, I just do it and change that mindset. I know it's so much easier for some to just wake up and say, I'm done and I'm going to do this. But that is training of your brain, and telling it over and over, and giving your body experiences of like, I've been able to do this. And in one of the coaching programs that I have, we talk about giving the body the same experience over and over again. And this is all subconscious work that you need to do, self-limiting belief work, things that you need to unlearn, things that you need to learn again. And start telling your subconscious of like, this is what it feels like to be happy. This is what it feels like to be independent. This is what it feels like to be single. This is what it feels like to be X, Y, and Z. So it's a training of your mind. It's kind of like going to the gym. You don't start lifting 150 pounds on the first try. No, you gradually add on. So, I mean, I would love to sit down and talk with you further if you want to give me the space and the time. It would be an honor for me to really help you, and for you to really explore. I'm going to get emotional. I don't know why I get so emotional whenever I talk about self-love, because I just experience self-love in a total different way that everybody and like society and even like our branding now has brought up self-love, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love that we are supporting each other and we are uplifting each other, and that we are learning about ourselves. But I feel like it's been commercialized in a way that it's not being productive. And I'm not saying that that is the answer to everything, but I really have found a way to completely revolutionize how women think about self-love and what self-love really is, and how to stand in your worth. And at the end of it all, like, I mean, really, it's up to you to how you want to move forward in your life and the choices and the decisions that you make. But the experiences that I've had with other women that I've helped, I'm just amazed, because it not only helped me, I've been able to help others as well. And to understand self-love and self-worth in a different aspect than what we've been conditioned to believe it in is totally mind-boggling to me, to see the effects of it and how their lives have completely transformed, and how I do see them happy being single, not content, but happy, and how they're still welcoming romantic connections into their lives, and understand, hey, a sense of worth, if that makes sense. So long-winded answer, I know, but I really hope that this gives you a sense of clarity. And if you want more, then I am willing to, like I said, sit down with you, and I would love to share some thoughts and share some space with you, and hold that space for you, so that you can really express what you are feeling and thinking and experiencing in your body right now, because I don't want you or anybody that is listening to this to ever feel like you guys are alone. There are people out there just like you. There are people out there that are helping women just like us. And I'm here for anybody that wants the help or the ear. Other than that, I send you an abundance of love and light in your life, and to everybody else that's watching this. And I really hope that I can help further.